as speakers find their way into the most distinctive architecture. They too often confuse as speakers find their as speakers find their way into the most distinctive architecture. They too often confuse the flow and disrupt the design. At James Loudspeaker, we don't believe in compromise. We believe that audio can be seamlessly integrated into the design of any space without having to sacrifice performance. Most speakers require big cabinets or large visible grills to produce full-range sound. The Small Aperture series by James Loudspeaker breaks all the rules, producing rich, full sound with deep, impactful bass out of an opening as small as 3 inches. As a company that puts design first, we believe that details matter. Small aperture speakers are virtually invisible to the eye, meeting the most stringent aesthetic demands of discerning architects, designers, builders, and homeowners.
We started using small aperture because, as everybody knows, the other devices that are in the ceiling, lighting fixtures, have gotten smaller and smaller as the years have gone by. You now have small 3-inch, sometimes 4-inch recessed lights, so we needed something that could provide great sound with a much smaller physical footprint.
Designed to produce full-range sound from a remarkably small 3-inch opening, each speaker contains premium components, including a powerful yet compact subwoofer to handle low frequencies, and a speaker module that handles the mids and highs. James Small Aperture speakers deliver an astonishing musical experience.
When I saw the James Small Aperture, the first thing that I noticed was that this was something that we could fit within the line structure of any lighting grid. And that's something that architects and designers were keenly interested in. They didn't want to see large speaker perforations in their ceiling, most of which could not be located within that lighting grid. So when we saw the Small Aperture, and then we heard the Small Aperture, we thought this was the best of both worlds.
For clients who desire even more bass or require ultra-high output levels, the Small Aperture series also includes specialized models that can disguise subwoofers behind 4-inch grills, and larger models that are capable of achieving concert-level sound out of just a 7-inch opening.
There's a lot of stuff out there right now that will give you sound and not be seen. But to give you the high quality sound that we want to produce, that's what makes our small aperture stuff different than anybody else.
It's a system that you don't need a sub for. A lot of the times people are restricted in the space. They can't fit a subwoofer in those cases, but they still want that full range sound. So anytime people listen to them, they're always incredibly impressed with how well the performance is and what wide range of sound they can get out of such a small space.
Modeled after premium recessed downlights, the Small Aperture enclosure mounts easily during pre-construction. After the ceiling is closed, speaker trim options can be selected to match nearly any finished ceiling or to complement any recessed lighting trim. For drywall applications, James offers microtrim or flush-mounted grills, round or square. These grills can be powder-coated to match the color of the ceiling. Wood ceilings can also be finished with round or square, microtrim or flush, and with the same color matching services. Grills can also be custom fabricated out of wood or virtually any material, or even become part of the ceiling where the grill pattern is routed into the ceiling material itself. At James, the only limit to your design is your imagination.
That's what makes our small aperture stuff different than anybody else. It can be unseen, completely disappear, but still give you super high quality sound.
When carefully positioned throughout a space, the small aperture series delivers extraordinary sound, with even, balanced coverage that seamlessly blends into your design. The end result is a magical musical experience that truly defies what the eyes can see.